Hi, Mom.
Hi, guess where we are?
I don't know. It's been an hour.
Chicago. No, longer than an hour. No, yeah.
So when was the last video? I was like, an hour and a half ago.
Chicago.
Oh well.
Still.
Yeah, we're still here.
Still in the spirits.
Hey, there's a new
What
plane there. It's a tinier plane. Look at it. It's nice. Haven't moved.
What are you videotaping?
I don't know. I was just looking at the plane.
So we wanted to go through some of the moments that we had yesterday so we won't forget.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with personalities. One thing we were just talking about, so I want to say that first. So after our flight was delayed in
Wichita.
Austin.
Oh yeah.
And then
That wasn't so
we
bad.
were driving literally in circles above Kansas.
We were watching it on my cell phone.
Holding pattern. Samuel is on his cell phone being great about keeping updated.
Yeah, because
all of a sudden he does this. He looks at his phone. He goes. I go, what? He goes. Looks like we're going backwards.
Because there was this thing that they gave you like on the internet. You could update to see where you are. Like they gave you like a GPS.
Right. So Samuel was able to track the little airplane going
And
from
it was this
Austin, and so it was turning, and then it was going backwards.
Backwards. It was this way.
Because we were literally
going this way. We were going
circles. Anyway.
And yeah.
So then we get because we're in a holding pattern too long because the Chicago airport shut down. We had to.
Yeah, look at that thunderstorm.
We had to land. We had to land in
so
Wichita.
much blue sky. Oh, Wichita, love that place. Ew.
And then we're in Wichita for an hour and a half, 2 hours. They're like, okay, board on the plane. So we get on the plane. We're on site, 8 o'clock, and our flight to Ireland is getting later and later. So we're totally pumped up that we're going to make our flight to Ireland.
Spoiler alert: we did not make the flight.
Which is why we keep having video coverage in.
That's why Chicago.
We're so loud. Anyway, so we get on the plane. We're totally hyped. We think we're going to make our Ireland flight. 8 o'clock turns to 8:15. 8:20. We are sitting on the plane for another hour.
I think it ended up leaving at 9:40.
It ended up leaving at 9:05 when we should have been leaving.
No, but I think when I checked and when we landed here, it was 9:40 that I officially left.
Oh, that's true.
So we got what we asked for. We were begging for 9:45, but we didn't get here till 10:30.
So anyway, so the reason we're sitting in the plane for 1 more hour is because then the pilot gets on and says, right now we're dealing with a fuel gauge issue and we're just working on the paper.
Who cares about fuel gauges?
And then there was a woman in the back that goes, stick your finger in it. If you smell it, there's gas in it.
Oh, that's...
And then for the 45 minutes that we were on the plane for an hour in Wichita before they let us get off. 45 minutes of that hour, we had this loud fan thing and then a bang.
And then the screwdriver sound.
It was so loud and banging. The guy in front of us says to the flight attendant, do you have any Tylenol?
Hey, Mom, what was your favorite sound that you heard all night?
Oh, I'll get there in a second. So then, after 45 minutes of the banging, the constant banging, it stops and all the plane starts clapping.
Because we were miserable.
So then, the next sound to irritate me more than anything was this.
Explain what that was, Mom.
So it was a mom, nice young mom with a baby.
Really cute baby, too.
Doing this the whole time. I wanted to come around and say, excuse me, can you just bend forward a little bit?
They can't see you hitting me, but it hurts.
I'm hitting Sam on the back and saying, do you like that?
Yeah,
Is that soothing?
That really puts me to sleep.
That's not how you take care of babies.
But the baby was good.
Simon, what did I tell you you're supposed to do?
You scratch it and you hump.
You kind of scratch it.
But you said like...
No, you do a light rub.
And then you kind of
do a little bit, and then you go, baby.
You do like a Samoan chant.
Baby. That's soothing.
I hope the video can see the face you just made. It was beautiful.
I was so like, nobody likes that. For hours on end, nobody likes that.
Especially a little infant.
Just rub or a little,
Mom, no one's as perfect a mother as you.
That's not true, but thanks. Any other people?
Oh, the flight attendant making fun of our situation was...
Oh my god! And I think I had gotten my...
That was your low point, because that one we just found out I think we missed our flight.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, well, that's just the way it is. And she was talking to the guy behind us. I was like, and then making kind of like joke of it.
Excuse me, you get paid to be here. We paid to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my low point of I'm not smiling.
I was in a good mood.
And Samuel looks at me like, no, that's not how you do it. You show compassion and you say you're sorry. You don't just try to make light of it and make it like something. I was at my low point. And then I apologized to Samuel. I apologized to the flight attendant, probably.
What else was
I didn't say it too much.
Yeah, no. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. This is not us, by the way. Our flight does not leave for another 5 hours.
And then I had to wake up a mom who was so tired from being awake for 2 days.
They should be arriving very shortly for our flight. Once they get here, we should begin boarding.
I thought you said somebody else did.
I asked somebody's opinion. All right, this is what I'm thinking. Because everybody started looking. The baby was screaming. And I thought, Samuel, look at me.
Yeah.
I thought that the woman was laying down and rocking it with her foot and just was so tired. I looked, it was the baby crying and moving. It was rocking itself because it was crying so hard.
Then it should be putting itself to sleep. It's rocking itself.
It was screaming. And so I gently, I'm like, I think I gotta wake her up. And I gently walked over and said, I'm sorry. And it took me a while. She was asleep. I'm like, excuse me, I'm sorry. And she wakes up and she goes, I'm sorry. I've been awake for 2 days. I felt so bad at that poor mom. But the baby needed her.
She's right over there.
I know, that's why I'm whispering.
Yeah, that's sad.
I felt bad for the mom.
At least she wasn't smacking her baby.
Let's turn it off now.
Why? Okay.
Any other personalities before we forget? We don't want to forget.
I know we don't. The pilot going to the bathroom when we're trying to leave.
Oh yeah, what's up? I'm like,
He was in there for like 10
and
minutes
then I
too.
asked him, has he gotten out of the bathroom yet?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think anything else that was fun. The fact that they were kind of like sleeping at Chick-fil-A before we got there. There was like no food made.
Yeah, so they get us off the plane in Wichita and they're like, go ahead, get some dinner, but be right back. So the whole
Be
plane
right
goes,
back. It took an hour and a half.
I know, and then it was like an hour and a half. Then it was like the whole plane goes to Chick-fil-A and Dunkin' Donuts, and there's zero food, and the line is huge. And I said, they better start cranking out those chicken
There were 3
sandwiches.
people at Chick-fil-A and like 1 person at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, it was so bad. They must have been so overwhelmed.
I felt kind of bad for him.
I know.
Because they couldn't have done anything if they didn't know.
But then we got our food. Oh, and then the pilot ahead of us.
Oh, that was sad.
Time. It turns around and he was in a pilot for another flight. He's waiting, and then another one of his pilots like, we got to go. And he goes, yeah, well, soon. He's waiting for the sandwich. And then he looks and he's like, anybody want a chicken sandwich? I got to go. And he left his food.
That depressed me. Because you depressed me. You're like, that's so sad. I was like, thanks for ruining my day. We're already stuck in Wichita, Kansas, which is no... That's,
Like,
well,
if I got to go through this, at least like to have some food. And he couldn't get food.
nah, maybe we could get like a nice... get one of those nice coffee cookies on the plane that they gave to us.
Oh, this cough.
This cough. Sounds like a bad sneeze noise. He's cough. Bless you.
Okay, this has got to be boring.
I don't think it's boring, but okay, bye, Mom.
We'll laugh though when we watch it.
Yeah, because we'll see our desperation.
See you later in Chicago.
Because that's where we will be in our next video. Don't you worry.
Don't you fret.
Nope. Bye-bye.